Good midday, good midday, good midday. The day the Lord has made, we shall rejoice and be glad in it. Been a little while, been a little while. Hey, Kathy, how are you? Okay. Listen at you, listen at you. We are again grateful and thankful to God. Yeah, don't say it. Don't say talking about, because if I'm stepping on your toes, you need to move your feet. And so, in the midst of all that God is doing and happening and all of the rest of that, we just want to greet each and every one of you in the name of He who is able to keep you from falling, our Lord, our Savior, our Christ, our Redeemer. Jaleesa Thomas, how are you? Grateful and thankful to God for, oh, you one and all being here with us on today. So, if you don't mind, if you would just lay on that share button for a little bit, little bit, let folk know that we are live and in color, and we are grateful for the Lord giving us this opportunity. Okay. Sharon Bryant, bless your heart for being here. So we are thankful, grateful for everything that the Lord is doing. Don Turnage, how are you? We weren't in Columbus, but we were in Dublin all last week for our convention. And our prayer is that God is continually blessing you and keeping. I already know He is because I see what you're posting and all the stuff that God is doing through your life in Columbus. And we are glad that God has opened doors for you in an unbelievable way. Carolyn Williams, how are you? LaBonda Jones, good to have you, good to have you, good to have you. So please lay on that share button, and that would be absolutely great. Andrea Rogers, thank you so much for being here. It is crazy hot. The reason we have not had any outdoor worship services is because it is so hot. I had a date planned for the church picnic. It's too hot. I don't care nothing about what folk do at Jazz in the Park or anything like that. I have to look out for my folk. Okay. Pat Axel, glad that you are doing well. Deborah Toomer, Debbie Johnson, thank y'all for sharing. Jackie Kelly, good to have you on here with us on today. And so, thank you, James, for letting us know that all is well. And Linda Williams, bless you for being here. We're just trying to navigate this heat. Um, we're not going to have this equipment out in the heat. I'm not going to have us out in the heat. At least Jazz in the Park has trees. Where we are, there's none. And I have to kind of look out for the well-being of the people. Linda Williams, Chaplain Hearns, Jemison Bryant, bless you. Lady Phyllis Bowling, how are you? Ayana Walker, good to see you on here with us on today. So, as I had said before, I say again, please, please, um, please hit that share button and let's get this out to as many people as we possibly can. I do have a question. I do have a question, and I think this question has pertinence and relevance. I really do. I really, 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 really do. Um, why is it sometimes, Timothy Blair, why is it sometimes that life hurts so bad? Thank you for sharing. Thank you for those of you that have shared. Thank you so much. Why is it that sometimes some things, thank you, Pat, for sharing, and glad to hear that the healing process and the diminishing of pain is actually taking place. We're going to continue to keep Pat Axel lifted in prayer. Why? Why is it that in the midst of what appears to be other people just doing whatever they want to do with absolutely no consequence in any way, shape, form, or fashion? Amir, how are you? Good to have you here, my friend. Um, and here you are being what God would have you to be. You're trusting Him. You're believing Him, and ain't nothing working out. The pain, there's a saying that God won't allow any more to come upon you than you can bear. That is not true. I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna get in trouble for this. I'm gonna get in trouble for this because when you make a statement, and it sounds great, it sounds wonderful, but it ain't always true. There are days in your life where God will permit some stuff to come that will almost make you want to quit living. There are some moments and some situations that are going to come in your life that make you go, I can't take it. Hey, Valerie White, how are you? How are you coming along? How are you doing? Praying for you. Um, and you wonder, why is it that I got to go through this? Why do I have to, endure this? Why me? I'm trying to live right. I'm trying to treat people right. I'm trying to act right. I'm trying to carry myself. Why in the world? And so when we talk about He won't allow any more to come upon you than you can bear, what happens when it's beyond what you can bear? Minister Sarah Jenkins, bless you. Okay. On Saunders, how are you? Tamika Darwin, bless your heart for being here. I mean, I want us to think about this for just a minute because Paul says something in Second Corinthians chapter 1, verse 8, that kind of blows this thing out of the water about God won't allow any more to come upon you than you can bear. He says in that verse, we do not want you to be ignorant, brethren, of our affliction. We are burdened excessively beyond our strength, so that we are despaired even of life. Listen, things will happen, circumstances will come, moments of frustration will take you beyond your physical and mental capacity. Why does God permit it? Why does God allow it? Does God, Lock Beecham Sr., bless you, my friend. Thank you for being here with us. Out of all the good I've done, and you got to remember, Jesus even said there's none good, but out of my dedication to the Lord and the things of God, one thing after another thing after another thing after, and people hurt you and dog you out and misuse you and lie on you and do all, and then you got family members that go buck wild on you. So this thing about He won't allow any more to fall upon you than you can bear. Let me help you. Hey, Juanita, how are you? Veronica Mosley, bless you. Listen, God, I hope y'all ready for this. God sometimes allows painful situations in your life to accomplish His greater His greater purpose for you. And the thing about it is, there's no way around it. Elder Carter, how are you? There's no way around it. And you may say, hey, Michelle White, how are you? You may say, oh, I don't know about all of that. If we go back to the Garden of Gethsemane, And when we go back where Jesus asked his disciples, I just need you to kind of pray here and watch for a little while I go away to pray. And while he goes away to pray, comes back, the disciples are asleep. You know why? You know why? Sabrina Brandon, bless your heart. Because there's a greater good that God's going to pray. And when he agonizes, and we read that passage too fast. Wendy Carlton, bless your heart. When we read that passage too fast, we don't realize the time of agony between Jesus's requesting of the cup to pass and the recognition that the cup can't pass. And I don't care how much oil you put on it. I don't care how you shout it out. I don't care who lay hands on you. There are some things that you have to experience because God has something greater on the other side of it. It's a part of developing your purpose. So this thing about God won't allow any more to come upon you than you can bear. You got to remember something in the midst of this. He may be directing your focus onto him. Pastor Tyrone Trees, how are you, my friend? It is the storms that develop you. I'm with you. He wants you to learn the power that comes from living in dependence on him so you can accomplish everything God has for you to do. And there's some things you can't get away from. There are, because you are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are made in his image and unto his likeness. All of these things are taking place, but God understands that in order for the greater good to come out of you, you've got to go through pressure. You've got to go through the vice of life. We'll keep your brother lifted in prayer, okay? Oh, knee replacement, Lord, have mercy. And so, I'm sorry. And so, just like Jesus, LaVonda Jones, just like Jesus, who had to come to terms with this cup can't pass. This situation can't pass. There is no detour. There is no delay. This is the reason he came, and this is the reason you were created. Oh, let me shout on that one for just a moment. Dr. James, listen to what I'm saying. And yes, it hurts. And yes, you become despondent. And yes, you become discouraged. And yes, you struggle. And yes, you wonder how long. But Paul says something in 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verses 8 and 9. He says, indeed, we have the sentence of death within us, so that we would not trust in ourselves, but in God, who was raised from the dead, he on whom we have set our hope. Listen to me, Shirley Brumfield, bless your heart for being here. Listen to what he says. He says, yes, and I don't know if you're ready for this. Yes, we feel like dying. Yes, we feel like quitting. Yes, we feel like this is it. Yes, I can't take anymore. Yes, I'm at the end of my rope. I done tied 2 or 3 knots and I'm still slipping. Yes. In order to take Paul deeper in faith, God put him in a situation that was beyond his resume, his abilities, and connections. God sometimes allows you to get into the motif of can I take anymore? Done took all I can take, can't handle anymore, so you can understand who can handle it for you. Ooh. So Paul would learn to trust God at a deeper level. New level, new devil. New level, new devil, new level, new devil. And we want to talk about all of that stuff, okay? Jalada Aslam, Sister Rains, Listen to, if anybody understands isolation, I do. I understand lungs collapsing, colons ruptured, um, Mercer, understand all of this stuff. And out of every traumatic moment God has permitted me to go through, it deepened who I am in Him. It caused me to trust Him when I can't trust anybody else. It did something in my life, Cora Jones, Dr. Pamela, that could not have been accomplished without it. I asked for some things, but you don't understand that in the asking for it, you don't control the process. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. I'm going to talk a little bit more about this tomorrow. I know this is not a shouting moment, but it's a moment of reflection. Some of us have done nothing but complained in our present situation, not realizing that all of this is working together for good, and it is teaching you your limitations, and it is also teaching you the limitlessness of the God that we serve. There are no limits in Him. There are limits in us, and we get to the point that we can't take anymore. Hey, Linda Arrington, bless you. So when we come back, we're going to talk about hopelessness. We're going to talk about those moments when you question, like Job did, where are you? What are you doing? Why are you doing? I got to go. Please stay hydrated. It's going to be another 90 some degrees outside. It's going to be hot. Let me say this again. The reason that we have not been outside is too hot. The reason that I've rescheduled the church's picnic is too hot. I'm just not going to have the people of God out in 90-degree weather and there's no shade. Okay, I'm just not going to do it. Around about the 2 o'clock hour, I'm going to get on here and talk about the event that Bishop Paramore, myself, and Pastor Brown are getting ready to have next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, at the Salvation Army. And I'm going to talk about the work that was done over the past few days in canvassing the north side and I believe the east side. I've got some stuff to share with y'all that God did and is still doing in preparation for what is yet to come. Listen, love y'all with the love of Jesus, who is the Christ. Stay strong in the Lord. May God bless you. May He keep you, is our prayer. Gelada, it'll wear you out.